It's so crazy. Having FD in my garage with the 3-rotor. More content coming at you. This is the beloved 3-rotor rx7 content you want. We go over everything in the pile that we have. We go over this. We get an overview of the car. We check out the interior and all the new stuff and the brakes and the wheels and the tires and all the goodies there and what's in the big box there. We go over all of that in this episode. Getting the Black Mamba 3.0 back up and running, boosting again, and being an RX7. You guys don't want to miss it. Don't miss it. Hit the subscription, hit the notification. More to come. Here we go. So let's go over some information. I'm seeing what I have here, and we're going to start making a game plan to get this going. It's time to get this build started. I'm getting really excited for it. Obviously, he has started to do a lot of work to it. There is a full fuel system in it already. In the back, I think it's a dual hanger fuel system setup. As you can see, a lot of things are powder coated to match. Intake and pulleys. He's going to make it look great. And fitting kind of a coolant system was going in. Everything is looking awesome. Rotary works. A big old intake there. The brake kit on here is an endless big brake kit. And then he has the motion work wheels. There's suspension under it. I'm not sure what it actually is. Underneath, that's a Ford 8.8 factory limited slip rear end that has been put under here and been built, and it's brand new. It has 0 miles on it. Never driven it with that rear end setup. A stock RX7 transmission, which we will address in the future. Here's the fuel pump system and lines, fuel lines that go up to the engine. Fuel lines come up, feed the rail, have a pressure regulator, go throughout the system, have a pressure gauge, all those good stuff there. But as you can see, there is some awesome stuff done to it. There was a lot of quality and high dollar parts and kits and things try to be put into this to make it a quality setup. So it is looking awesome. Everything back here is looking awesome. It has all the plastic as far as I can tell. Has the cover that separates the trunk. He has a new set of, I guess not new, but JDM tail lights in a box that still is in a Japanese box over there. Have never been put on here. The carpet's awesome in here. The plastic looks great in here. It all looks to be functional and work. The trunk stays open. All the seals look pretty good. He has new door seals in the box, which is awesome. So we don't have leaky windows. All the door seals look great besides the driver. This side is ripped, so I'm going to look for another one of those. He has the lever kicks. Like the seats look awesome. I don't know if this has all been redone, but so there's a little wear in that seat, but there's no rips or nothing. Has a cool RX7 mat. The dash looks great. Like nothing looks crazy to me. The interior looks well put together. This door is missing, which I've heard is very common. I have all this plastic over there in the pile. I have 2 clusters actually. And I know it doesn't work, but that's fine. I actually want to buy the piece that will hold the fuel tank right there. But everything seems to be here. Everything seems to be in place. The sunroof looks good. The seals look great. The ceiling looks awesome. Like really though, this interior is like legit. It's just so legit. All the cubbies are here and all little spots are and all little holding places. Oh, there's the door. Like everything seems to be here, which I feel like is super cool. And these are forever deep. Forever deep. That's pretty neat. So that's kind of an overview of the car, giving you some details, seeing what we're starting with. I feel like this is a super solid, like, it's clean title, clean interior, full interior, like it's all here. It has a crazy engine in it. I feel like it's super awesome, and it's like a really good start, making a very nice street high performance car. I feel like this is a great example of it, having the nicer stuff, having the higher quality base to start on, and it makes it worth fixing up and doing the crazy stuff to it because it is so nice. So let me show you the kind of stack of parts that were in the back of the vehicle that he was collecting and getting ready. Open up the new parts and show you what he got in the crate to add to the quality and the high-end build we're trying to accomplish with this thing. High quality, name brand, like trying to go the extra mile to make it nice. So here's everything that was in the back of the car. There's a lot to take in. It has multiple plates, wash bottles, looks like tie rod ends and boots. The vibrant's already on, heat wrap, a Cusco sway bar, the door jamb pieces, another cluster, so there's 2 clusters, some random plastics to finish out, a turbo blow off valve and wastegate, this ginormous Borg Warner turbo, which is insane. It's bigger than my freaking head. There's a carbon fiber side skirt there. There's the AEM coil packs. There's the Fuel Tech 550 with the harnesses. And there is a box of some plugs and stuff there, but I might need to buy more plugs. We got pie cuts and some aluminum pieces for the intercooler piping. There's a box over there with a big old chunk of aluminum for the intercooler. There's some interior pieces, and then the JDM lights are in the box underneath. And that cool Japanese packaging still. There's a lot of stuff here. He was working on making this thing amazing. And I give him that. Like, he's been doing an awesome job. The powder coating looks awesome. This is black powder coated to match other stuff under the hood. Like, it's all here. He did such a good job taking care of it, collecting parts, trying to make the Black Mamba 2.0 the next best thing for him to experience and to enjoy. We already have a T56. That's right. Got a twin disc in the box. We have a drive shaft we might have to modify. It has some built gears. It came with the cross bracket. We probably have to modify. Has like a short shifter Hurst setup. It's a T56 6-speed with the adapter and the plate. And all the goodies there. One of Mark's friends hooked me up with the deal. Oh, it's awesome. It's awesome. And we got some pictures of it. They fixed up the gears, did some synchro stuff. It should be good. This originally was on a 3rotor 20B for about 500 miles until that engine gave away all its life. Just couldn't handle the jam. So the sad failure of that engine brought me new life and hope for big power, more power. I know the stock transmissions, he's saying 550. I'm definitely going to do way more than that, I hope. My goal is a 7, 8, 1,000. I don't know what this thing will do. So I want it to be able to do and handle all the power we push at it, whatever we choose that to be. And since I know the stock one won't do it, it has a twin disc and all the other stuff. That's great, but if I wanted to do 7, 8, 1,000 horsepower, I want to try to get something that will handle it and get the power down to the big Ford 8.8 limited slip rear end, right? With the big crazy 20V. So I went ahead and bought the trans swap. Huge shout out to Sake Bomb. Those guys, I hit them up. They hooked me up with the parts I need. This is a recommended company with some things that my cousin likes. One of them is the oil plate. Also, I picked up the electronic water pump for the RX7. It is in this box. I haven't even opened yet. This will be a little bit longer build. It will take me some time. I unfortunately don't do YouTube full time yet, but we have a great start, and I have some projects to do, and I have a direction I want to start on. First package is the new oil system thing. The little filter housing with all the hardware. So I thought that's what that was. These are extra parts for the kit. This must have the computer and the pump in it. Let me cut that open. Cool. That's pretty cool. Won't pull it all out. Like a little water turbo. Nice. That's interesting. That's pretty neat. And it has threads for fittings. I hope the threads on that it has on there is the same size. That would be super awesome. Alright guys, don't miss out on 3rotor RX7 building extravaganzas. Make sure you hit that subscription, hit the follow, comment below how crazy I am. Especially if you know stuff about this, that will be helpful because I don't. And I want to start making things happen. I gotta start somewhere. We're gonna make it happen. We have a pile of parts. We gotta get something going. Get those things done. Work on some of the kit stuff and the adapters, and start with the wiring. I don't know if I need to tear out the whole interior to like run it. Maybe I do, so I can run the harness right. Like I don't know. I gotta kind of get a game plan together on where I should start with this and what I need to start taking apart to accomplish what I want to accomplish.